The drinking bird provides for a fascinating study in the principles of science. Notice how the bird tilts back and forth, and then its beak goes into the water, and then it goes back again. Students will have fun watching this bird and trying to explain how it actually works. Do we need the water, or is it there just for show? What makes the bird go? Is it an example of perpetual motion? Good questions to ask the students. Now, to help you explain it as well, we have to recognize that there is a liquid that you can see moving up. And now the liquid's gone down. So notice that the liquid is going up. I can even hold it steady, and you'll be able to see the liquid moving up in the tube here. That changes the center of gravity as the liquid moves up from the bottom bulb into the top. And once that center of gravity changes, it then tilts forward. And as it tilts forward, the liquid runs out and goes back into the bottom bulb. There is a bulb here as well. And it's a sealed system, so the liquid never goes in or out unless you break it. Water only touches the beak and then by capillary action wets the head. This is felt on the head, and as the felt gets wet, we get evaporation occurring, which then cools this top bulb. The liquid inside the glass is methylene chloride or dichloromethane, and it's been dyed with a blue dye to make it more visible. It's a very volatile liquid. It has a very low boiling point, and when the top cools down, it actually draws up the liquid. Now notice if I put my hand on it, I'm warming it up. That forces the liquid down. If I put my hand on the other end, it forces the liquid back up. So the water on the head causes evaporation, which in turn causes a cooling effect, drawing the liquid up, changing the center of gravity so that it then tilts forward. And as it tilts, the liquid can then run back down again into the bottom container, the bottom bulb. Then the cycle repeats itself. The bottom will warm up from the air around it. The top is then cooled, and so we have an energy change taking place. Cooling at the top, warming by the air at the bottom, leading then to a difference in the position of the liquid, and hence the center of gravity changes, with the result that the bird appears to undergo perpetual motion. You can let it go without the water for some time, as long as the head is still wet. Once it dries up, it no longer works. In fact, you can keep this bird drinking in front of the water for several days. All you need to do is to replenish the water supply to make sure that it will pick up the water from the beaker.